A lot of us have this rosy picture of corporate life. Big paychecks, exciting jobs, fancy offices, and chasing our dreams. But let's get real. There's a bunch of stuff that people don't usually talk about. There's a whole lot of things under the shiny surface of the corporate world. In this video, I want to talk about the reality of working in a corporate job so that you can set your expectations before you get started. And please do note, I've been in the corporate space for more than 10 years now, and I'm sharing this information based on the things I've observed so far. So this totally comes from my personal experience. Number one, efficiency at work often leads to more work. Efficiency in the workplace is often highly overrated, I feel. Being quick and accurate at work is valued, and I'm not denying that. But being good at your job can mean more work on you. You might become the person everyone relies on to get things done. This shows that people trust you, but it can also lead to burnout quite quickly. You might end up working longer hours and end up with no time to take rest or personal time. To avoid this, it's important to set boundaries and manage your workload. Balance is key to make sure you stay productive without risking your health. Also remember that your role in the company's success is more important than you just being efficient. If your personal growth doesn't contribute to the company's success, you might not go far, and that can feel disheartening. So look for chances to grow and improve your skills. This will make you more valuable to the company and help you reach your career goals as well. Number two, in the corporate world, your contribution to the company is what matters and not your individual progress. In this business, the company's success can overshadow your growth. This can be tough as your personal achievements may not get the recognition they deserve. Instead, how your work helps the company grow is the main focus here. This can sometimes leave you feeling unfulfilled, especially if personal growth is very important to you. But remember that just because the company doesn't always focus on your personal growth doesn't mean you should ignore it. Your personal and professional growth is key for a satisfying and a long-term career. It can be helpful to look for your own opportunities to grow and keep your skills up to date. This will not only make you more valuable to the company, but also help you reach your personal career goals. Number three, desk jobs kill creativity and efficiency. Desk jobs sometimes can limit our creativity and the quality of work we do. Sitting at a desk for too long can stop us from having new ideas that might come from being in different places or talking to different people. Also, sitting for a long time can make us feel uncomfortable or cause health problems, which can slow down our work. So it's important to take breaks, move around, and work in different places to keep our minds active and stay efficient. Initially in my career, I was working completely from the office and felt like I was stuck in the 9 to 5 office routine for a while. But for the last 4 years, I moved to complete remote role, and this is altogether a different experience where I have the freedom to work from anywhere I want to. But if I have to pick a working style, I'd pick a hybrid model, as I do feel that having some face-to-face interactions once in a while is important to build your rapport with the team, and that can in turn help you grow your career. Number four, you will be held accountable for tasks that weren't even your responsibility in the first place. I know this is shocking, but in the corporate world, it's quite common to find yourself being held accountable for tasks that weren't originally your responsibility. This usually happens when there is a lack of clear role definition or when there are gaps in the team's capabilities. While this can provide an opportunity to showcase your versatility and problem-solving skills, it can also lead to stress and overwork if it becomes a regular thing. It's essential to communicate clearly with your superiors and colleagues about your responsibilities, and to raise your hand if you feel you're being unfairly burdened with tasks outside your job scope. Number five, extra hours often go unnoticed, but leaving early ones can cause chaos. In many corporate environments, the reality is that additional hours spent at work often go unnoticed or underappreciated. You might be staying late or working through breaks to meet deadlines or complete tasks, yet this extra effort is not always acknowledged or rewarded. On the other end, leaving early, even once and for a valid reason, can get you a lot of negative attention. This weird imbalance can potentially impact your job satisfaction. One thing I'd recommend you to do is to stop working outside your working hours. Believe me, no one cares about you, and you shouldn't care about work after your work hours. Things can wait, and you can do it the next day as well. But the time you miss being with your family or spending on your passion cannot be brought back. Do remember this. Next, office politics is definitely not a myth. Office politics is a reality in the corporate world. They happen in every company. It's when people at work use different methods to get what they want, be it promotions, getting credit for the work they didn't do, or even some internal moves. Sometimes these methods can make the workplace unhappy and damage the teamwork as well. My recommendation would be to stay away from gossiping at work so that you don't end up in these office politics. Just finish your work and step away. don't get involved in the stuff. The next one is, sometimes your needs as an employee are overlooked until you assert yourself. You know, in the business world, our needs and wants as employees often don't get the attention they deserve. This can relate to anything from opportunities for professional growth to finding that healthy work-life balance. Most of the time, these crucial issues are overlooked until you take a stand and make your voice heard. Standing up for yourself is so important in these situations. You need to clearly express your needs and expectations to your bosses to ensure they understand and consider them seriously. Doing this can lead to a work experience that feels more rewarding and balanced as well. Let's move on to the next one. Meritocracy exists. Sometimes those higher up may undeservingly get credit for your work. In our world, we often see the practice of meritocracy where people are rewarded based on their performance. But here's the big issue. Sometimes those who are higher up in the ranks actually take the credit for the work done by their team members. This can leave you feeling like your hard work and contributions are being stolen, leading to demotivation and a reduced morale. That's why it's absolutely critical for companies to ensure they're giving credit where it's truly deserved to keep the team spirit high and productivity flowing. I know this is a tough situation, but where possible in the meetings that you attend, make sure to raise your voice and mention what work you have done without any hesitation. If not, someone else would be ready to take your credit and that will impact you negatively when the time comes around for performance reviews. And that's all for this video, guys. I hope I gave you a sneak peek into the realities of corporate life. As we've discussed, it's not always as rosy as it seems and there are plenty of challenges along the way. But remember, it's all about maintaining balance, standing up for yourself and navigating your career with integrity. Don't forget to take care of your professional growth and well-being along the journey. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights into the corporate world. See you in the next one.